such talents. Days are gone when you say, my daughter or my son is singing. No. If you have a talent of singing and playing football, and your parents are still telling you, go inside the room, come to CORA Youth Creative Club, we'll go and meet your parents and say, look, hand this child over to us. We'll develop his talent. The child can sing. The child can do painting, face makeup. You can tie gele, you can make hair. It's an asset, for God's sake. That is what you use to silence poverty of finance. Because you can make this auntie hair, it will give you 1,000 naira. So you can go to school. You can buy your notebook. That is why I say poverty is into 3 for me. So once you have a vision, you have conquered poverty of vision. Vision means looking, seeing far, beyond where you are standing. Poverty of the mind is complex. Somebody talking you down, you cannot do it. Who says you cannot do it? Is it the person, your creator? You came to the world. Even when you are twins, you came alone. So nobody had the right to say, those negative words. No. You don't have any reason to have complex. My father will tell you the place somebody walking on foot gets to. The person driving bicycle. No, the place somebody driving bicycle will get to. The person with on foot will get there. It's a question of time. What did I say? It's a question of that place you think that is too high. There's no mountain too high. There's no place too far for you to reach, except you stop yourself. That is vision, having aspiration, dreams. You dream, you follow your dream. I can tie gele. Wow. Do you know? I know when we go to party, we see students. They can tie gele. They will be tying our gele there, 500, 1,000. The student, when you ask the child, he said, I'm in school, ma. I want to use it to support my school. That person don't need machine, grinding machine. He doesn't need, it's just talents. Tying gele, makeup. Somebody can know how, is very good at washing cars. When you wash car, you are neat. When you wash somebody's car, wow. So what am I trying to say? Don't limit yourself. Of course, finance, poverty of finance. You know what poverty of finance? When you can say, no, I will not stay here. Let me do something else. This funny will come. But when you are passion driven, you will be enjoying, you will already have a reward because you love what you do. You will do it in a style that nobody, you will even bring new innovation that people want to look at you the second time. I am a product of passion. Passion driven. When I do my work, they don't pay me. I'm happy. I go. But sometimes somebody discover and say, come, madam, how much will I pay you to anchor my show? I'm like, I didn't even know what to charge the person. I said, Mr. German and Nikulapo is still alive. He nurtured me, taught me. Professor Wolenshenka is the first person that asked me, do you have a register? I said, Prof, I don't have register. Wolenshenka told me, Linda, you can make money with what you're doing. Before I do it, loving it, passionately. I can proudly say he's the first person that said, look, go and. I didn't even know how to go about it. And I say, ask questions. That he is not always in the country. You know, he's a universal man. I was privileged to work with him. So what am I telling you today? Because he said we should impact other people to get better, be better than me. Don't say because you can't speak English, you are having complex. With your vernacular, you can fit in. With the vernacular you speak, you can fit in. Forget, don't let it laugh at you. That should not limit you. You mustn't speak the whole Queen English to be great. With vernacular, you can be a translator. You can work in an embassy. The most important thing, go to school. Go to school. When you go to school, you have a platform. You won't have complex. You won't see your mates and hide. You know, there are some situations, some of your classmates that dropped out. When they see you, they dodge. Why? Because they don't know how to tell you what happened to them. But I pray such people will come, meet you. When they meet you, tell them, no, you can still go to school. Encourage them. Don't pull them down. Don't pull them down. Because when you are building somebody, you are building yourself. You know what you are building? You are building a stepping stone to grow. You are building when you are down. Somebody, a hand to take you. Give me your hand. A hand to say stand up. It's a hand to pull you up. When you are making people, you are building block of life. So when somebody will remember, when I was down, this person helped me. You will reach out and touch, and I will lift her up. Don't say because I cannot get this thing, you block it. No. Get somebody to do that thing. Because tomorrow, you never tell where that person will be. They'll never tell. God is using you to set up somebody who will later in future help you. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoy this pep talk, mentorship, and words of encouragement to tell you, yes, you can succeed. Yes, you can shine. Let's repeat it. Yes, I can succeed. Yes, I can shine. Again. God bless you, all of you. Yes, our program starts today. Let me give you a rundown of what we are expected to do. We are going to start our reading competition now, and we go into other programs. Please, I want you one. I need your attention. I need you to learn. Some of you have attended the Mabel Shegu theater workshop. And I'm sure you learned some things and you went to tell your mates about it. And I'm expecting that those who will do drama will showcase some of those things that learned during the week. We are going to have Green Festival at 20. It will be coming up tomorrow. All the senior class will be bringing 10. Yes, please, before I forget. Green Festival, we're having fashion parade. Yes, madam. How many teachers are here? Please, they should, tomorrow, maybe they'll put their cultural dress, their native, in their bag. They can arrive here in uniform, then they will go, will allow them to change. There's fashion parade for everybody. In fact, I just got information, the best African dress will get. So I hope the whole school, you are hearing me. There will be African Day tomorrow, African dress. So your pele, your gele, euro or gown that looks African. Don't go and wear leggings for me here. Don't go and wear t-shirt for me. If you don't have traditional wear, please wear your uniform, jeje. Tie your gele. Those who can tie gele, wave your hand here, please. Good. Tomorrow is your own workshop. How many of you? Identify yourself. Please come and write your name. Gele tying. I know you didn't bring gele today. There will be gele for you to tie tomorrow. Oh, yeah? Good. So tomorrow we are having our cultural day in Green Festival, and you are all expected to participate. I don't want to restrict you to green, but if you have green, fine. Iro, Buba, Gele, or what's the name? Adire. If you have your adire, you can use your adire. Adire can be shokoto and whatever, but let it be African. You have Ankara, that is good too. Kampala, you can wear your Kampala. You can come with your Kampala. You can wear your Ankara, but I endow it with a cap like me. Those of you, I can't tie hair, so I use cap. If you have cap, wear your cap. That's traditional cap, not face cap. I hope that is clear because we are moving on now. Yes, we are moving into the competition proper. Any other announcement, I'll be updating you. And the winners of cultural dance today, please, you are going to entertain us tomorrow and Saturday with your cultural dance. Already, the ministry have informed me that expect to have a established cultural dance group that they even take to district program. Okay? Printers, you are going to draw this basket of bananas and the leaf on it. It's a live painting competition. So do you sit here or here? Well, check where your site. These are the winners tomorrow. So we are contesting against these winners. Help me hold it up. Come and hold this thing up. Come, stand up. Stand up. The junior people. This is the winner. But this one is contesting with the seniors. Painting. Yeah. This is the winning. But this one is a senior. But she came yesterday, thinking that yesterday was the private school. So you will contest against the seniors. So see what you are up against today. If not, he will win. Thank you very much. Craft. Craft, please come. Give them. We are giving you cardboard to draw. I hope you have your pencil or your biro to draw. Crafts. Please go. This is your seat. We are giving you cardboard to create something. We are giving you scissors, blade, sellotape, and gum. Look at the winning crafts yesterday. Look at it here. So we are contesting against these two. These three. Somebody made a cap of a yaw. Somebody designed mats. And another person designed a house for our chairman, CORA. So you are contesting against those crafts. Readers, please. One per school. Don't rest on that. You push my... come and stand with me here. Please, if I call you out here, don't go rest on this. It's a stage, so it's fragile. You see, readers, when I call dance now, all of them will come out. Any school that does not produce for reading, for debates, will be sanctioned. Thank you. How many schools here? Just arrived, right? Is that Dolphin? Which school is that? Okay, higher ground. Oh my God. Higher heights. All the way from Ikudu. Child. God bless you, eh? You tried. Wow. Child. Which school is Green Kahab Beret? Which school is that? I announced Dolphin and you say higher heights. Dolphin, please. Is Dolphin here? Okay. Which other school? So we should be having 7 readers. Higher height, settle down. Once you settle down, please bring the person that will represent you in reading. We are about to start. Where is your teacher? Settle down. When you settle down, oh, my Oga at the top, I salute you. We select your, anybody, you are contesting for reading. Reading, please come out. Reading, painting, or drawing, please come out. Don't start until I say go. Craft making, volunteer, please help them to settle down. Volunteer, please go and help them to settle down. They have traveled a long way, I'm sure. For them to get here, they must have left Ikorodu by 5. Yes, for them to be here by this time, they've left nothing less than 6 o'clock. Because of traffic. Because of traffic. Okay, good. She brought extra one. Mercy, I need your attention. Mercy, I need your attention, please. All of you, bring yours. We take this one first. Bring my own. You have only 2. So they will win. Bring my own. Favor, bring your own. Bring Alimo's own. Are you interviewing them? Okay. These are painters, right? Are they writing their names and their school? Craft, what do you have? We are only giving you cardboard, different colors if you want. And we are giving you gum, stapler, blade. Like the person that did maths needed blade. What else? Where is my phone? Who is with my phone? Higher height, I'm giving you time to settle down. Please send your contestant for reading. Send contestant for painting and for crafts. Please move, come to the stage. Drop it there. Contestant for crafts making. If you have your exhibition to Contestant for painting or drawing. Don't start until I say go. Don't start until I say go. Just write your names. Please give them a sheet of paper to write their names and their school. Okay, readers, let me give you a book so that you familiarize with it. Share it. Is it done? Any leftover? Yes, open it. Read any chapter you want. It's the book. The title of the book they are going to read, Face Me, I Face You. For reading? For what? No, reading part 1 for now. The second, there'll be another set of reading. We are reading 2. So, and reading 3. But we don't have enough of this. So we are 3 readers. We are each 10 minutes. So teachers, prepare your school, 3 readers. One person will not read second time or third time, only once. So choose go through any poem of your choice. You're going to read it. Why they are sorting out themselves? Is there any school missing here? Okay, they are complete. Crafts, are you settling down? Don't start until I say go. Don't start until I say go. Painters, higher ground, are you in craft or painting? Are you partaking in any of this? This is painting. This is craft. Okay, thank you. So after this, we are doing talking drum competition today. Hair making, traditional hair making today. And maybe a Shegu drama series will also take place here today. So, without further ado, we are still now. Judges, please come and take your seats. Please, have you all written your name, readers? Have they written their names? Okay. Are we in center? Camera, are we good? Or move this way? Please come meet me. We are following the camera. We should move forward this way. It's okay this one. Is it okay? We are not starting yet. They should move forward, or it's okay. Like this sideways. All right. Okay, good. So you choose any. Which one are you looking at? Yeah, Joe. You. You. You are still checking. Okay. So read to check anyone you want, but let it not be what they have. Spread out. Okay. I'll be at the middle. Microphone. Second microphone, please. Okay. When you read, you pass the microphone to the next person. Right? No, camera, I'm waiting for you now. Hello. Hello, wait. You will introduce yourself, the name of your school, and the page you're reading, and so that judges will, yes, title, so that the judges will follow your page. Sorry, yesterday we shared to the teachers. I would have separated all your, so tell your teacher from your school, your junior, that's the book they all have a copy, 2. But they have 3, because we read 3 books and we gave them. It was, the authors were here themselves, so they shared it to teachers. I would have left for you. So cameraman, he didn't even remind me. I just gave out them. Okay. 3. Before I start, let me start this people. Craft, are you ready? Drawers, are you ready? Count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Action starts. Your time starts now. Be listening to the reading, no? So reading, are we ready? You are taking first. 3, 2, 1. Action.
My name is Da Silva Elizabeth of Ekwatedo Senior High School, and I'm reading from the top title of my page is Iyaijo, and the page is page 19. It comes blasting in our ears, louder than the megaphone of a street preacher, and worse than the speakers of a church. Mama Shade's voice keeps us up all night, waving a brass bell and a brick-sized Bible. She summons God at 3 a.m., tramples the village witches at 4 a.m., sings God of Elijah, send down fire at 5 a.m., then speaks in tongues to confuse her enemies. Her speakers take over at 6 a.m., blasting music we can't work to. Shrinking with insomnia, I wonder if the God she swears isn't deaf, needs all that noise to hear our prayers. That's all.
Thank you. Next person, please.
My name is Aweda Moiza from Ebiselef from Senior High School. The page I'm using is page 15. How I got this ring. Across the door, Mom is seared in ours, with her arms folded and tongue loaded. I, almost kissing 30, as single as they did it. A tenant in Mommy's house, quoted in her stolen bound, twerks to Cardi's B lyrics. As I scrub the bathroom sink, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Afolayan Afolakemi from Girls Senior Academy. I'm reading from page 21, Baba Shade's Jalopy. Baba Shade rode his jalopy around town, from east to west. His eyes wandered, searching for a fresh fish to hook up. He found it home last night as he drove past Yaba Market. When his eye landed on a target, he rolled the window and shouted, "Fine baby, where you dey go?" It took 2 blinks to see. His life flashed before his eyes. Mama Shade, whom he left at home, appeared from nowhere and yelled, "Baba Shade, na so you dey do." Thank you.
My name is Adilo Fatai. I'm from Boys Senior Academy. I'm reading from page 25. Father, my father, make me your bureau de change. Shade shouted at the altar, praying after the service. Father, my vis will look good on my skin, and let my melanin pop like $100 speaking. Father, relocate me to Canada, and let my backyard be America. Father, Rolls Royce is my inheritance, and let my enemies tremble at my presence. As I knelt to say a word of prayer, Shade screamed, "Jehovah Roy, my God, let all my enemies die by fire." Dreading my sinful thoughts, I wondered when God became a salesman, immigration officer, or a hired assassin.
Please clap for them. Clap. Put your hands together. Next person, please.
My name is Adibu Khalid, a representative of Dolphin Senior High School. I'm reading from page 40. A head for a cap. Anyone who borrows a flower from Bimpe without a farm to return, or an egg without a flock of chickens to trade, or a drop of water, without an ocean in their name, a bearer of collecting a cap from the devil and giving them egg exchange for a magic cube. Delilah borrowed. Dimbe has asked her to use a teaspoon to fill. The neighborhood's well pluck a lioness whisker and catch a bat's wing. Sometimes I wonder what would become of Bimpe if she were a god.
Good everyone, my name is Baba Promise, a student of higher heights. I'm reading from page 27, a Niger Christmas. What is Christmas if your feet are not measured with a broomstick for your mom to find a fit? What is Christmas if the bang of local firewood hasn't cured your sleepy eyes? What is Christmas but dead scented chickens and the aroma of long throat party jollof rice? What is Christmas without a tailor of undone dresses stitched with promises and lies? What is Christmas without the noise of unavoided aunties saying, I remember when you were kids, or teasing, when will you marry and give me kids? Thank you.
Are you reading? Please clap for her. Put your hands together for the readers. The series you have just read, but there's one mistake the 6 of you just did. You are reading a material. Nobody knows the material you are reading. Nobody knows the author you are reading. Do you know the author of the book they are reading? You know. When the first principle of reading, the first principle of reading is that when you pick up a material to read, a book to read. Okay, Eko Akete have just arrived. Eko Akete, you are down the road. I will fine you for coming late. Thank you. You did it, your junior did it yesterday and you did it today. I will also fine you. I'll fine you and okay. Take your read. Pick. Okay. Now you have to pick any novel to read. It's a poetry you want to read. Okay, read page. The others choose, but because you are here. Chicken. Did anybody read Chicken Peri Peri? So read Chicken Peri Peri. Take. Page. You announce your page and your name and your school.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Juma Moridia.
Wait. Hold on.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Juma Moridia. I am reading page 52, Chicken Peri Peri. When men call you honey and sugar or compare you to the sun, I swear they don't know you. You strut past their eases and honk with your big yansh, turning their perpetual admiration left, right, left. For like all these men don't know what make your cheeks blush and your eyes glow, like when they call you my chicken peri peri.
Clap for them. Did you notice she too also made the mistake too? I'm on camera. So they, Eko Akete too, have also made the mistake. So in CORA Youth Creative Club, we are here to learn. When you take a material you want to read, especially when you are reading not just to yourself, to an audience, you first, or you want to even admire the book, you go get to know the author first. You've seen the top reference to the author of the book you are reading. Reference to the author of the book you are reading, because it's her own rights. I mean copyright. Refer her. Then you talk the title, like this very one now. Oh yeah, read, correct yourself. Correct yourself.
The author of this book is Oyindamola Shola, the winner of the Kermit Moya Prize for Craft and Lyrical Writing. And the name of this book is Face Me, I Face You. And it's a national bestseller.
Thank you. What you have read, what you've just read, what's your impression of the poem you have read? Situation, narration? Okay, this is your own. Oh, sorry, darling. Yes. The piece you just read, what do you have to say about that? Thank you. There's a situation in all the poem. Which poem did you read? Page what?
Page 19, Yaijo.
Yaijo.
Okay. My poem is talking about how a woman, Mama Shade, comes up in the morning and with a loud megaphone and praises God from 4 to...
Thank you. So,
Yaijo.
Are you a Yoruba?
Yaijo.
You see, it's not only me that... Okay, next person, please.
The story I read about talks about a girl named Shadi,
Page what, please?
page 25, titled Father. She's asking, she went to church to ask God for fortune and some wishes that she thinks cannot come true.
Okay, thank you. Next person, any other person? Okay, thank you very much. Please, can you put your hand together for our readers? Thank you very much. Please, you can go to your seat. The material which you have just reading, the book is your first award for reading. Thank you. Next readers, please. School, please send one reader each reading the next book. He needs to write it. Go and collect the list. Go like this. Collect list of drawers. Another additional. So when you read, yes, on the judges table. I think stand next. Where's your own book? You hold down. So I've given them three. They should stand next to each other. So two of you will share this. Have you removed that? Any other book here? The one we are going to use. How many people? Everybody got a book there? Only one per school. Is there any two? Like when they finish, they are not reading at only one person. Yes, they will. The camera is capturing them. Mercy, please. Mercy. Please, volunteers, help me call Mercy, please. Yeah, take a page. Two of you. Go like this. So when they are going to bring more books. So by sending that. Are you ready? Have you checked a page you are going to look at how we did it yesterday? We did chapter 1 yesterday, Abby. So we can take chapter 2 today. Open chapter 2. No, it's chapter. Take chapter 2. You read this and stop page 1. So you announce the page you are reading. So you take next. You take chapter 2. Open chapter 2. Page 9, chapter 2. After him, so that we'll finish one part chapter. Page chapter 2, page 12. No. Is it chapter 3 you want to read? Why? No, I'm just saying. If there's any reason.
The name of this book is C, and the author is Munirat Shitabe. Chapter 2, page 6. It was penultimate day to see the oracle, but as it were, Fumi went into labor, and 5 hours later, she gave birth to what appeared to be a beautiful, healthy baby girl. Mbanaso was thankful that his worries were all for nothing, and Fumi, after recovering from giving birth, rubbed it in all the villagers' faces. The people were surprised and guessed that maybe the oracle was useless after all, and so it was planned that they would burn down the oracle's shrine.
Thank you. Next person, please.
My name is Angel Akogo. The name of this book is C, and the author name is Munirat Shetibe. This book is C, and the author name is Munirat Shetibe. I'm reading from page 7. Fumi kissed her baby. My name is Angel Akogun, and the name of this book is C. The author name is Munirat Shetibe. I'm reading for page 7. Fumi kissed her baby, and her other children smiled and watched their baby new sister. Mbaso and Fumi both agreed to their name, Ngozi. After the oracle shrine was burned to ashes, Fumi started to notice that Ngozi did not blink her eye, even when the wind blew into it. Mbaso had noticed it too, and the couple agreed to get the medicine man, Nkuwo, to come to their house. Nkuwo checked Ngozi and confirmed that she was indeed blind. This was a bombshell for Fumi and Mbaso, who had never had a disabled child before. The medicine man said to them, "You could have gone to Oracle and begged for forgiveness, but the Oracle shrine had been burnt down. Therefore, your child shall remain blind until I whip up a potion to cure her." Nkowo told them and left their house, promising to come back the next day.
Clap for her. Clap for our reader. Next person.
My name is Oshimoliayo. I am from Ekwakete. The name of the book is C, and the author is Munirat Shitabe. After Nkoko left, Fumi signaled Mbanaso to follow her to their room. What are we to do now? The people would mock us when they hear of this. Fumi panicked. Well, there is nothing for us to do now except to hope that Nkoko...
To our room. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Adewale Pekulia. The name of this book is C, and the author is Munira Shitabe. And I'm reading from chapter 3, page 12. It was the next day, and Okonkwo, the medicine man, had arrived at their house. Fumi was still planning to leave Ngozi by the river, but since Okonkwo had already promised to come again with a potion that could cure Ngozi, she decided to see if Okonkwo could actually cure her before deciding to drown her. "Okay, I found a potion, but it can only work if you sincerely love Ngozi," Okonkwo said. "That would be easy. I love Ngozi. She gives me joy," Fumi lied. This irritated Mbanaso a bit. Thank you.
Good everyone, my name is Adebisi Devi, a student from Boys Senior Academy. The name of this book is C, and the author is Munirat Shitabe. I'm reading from chapter 3, page 13. Okay, so to start, I poured 2 drops of the potion in each parent's palm, then one after the other. You pour the drops into the baby's eyes and close them and say, "I love you." If you both love Ngozi, she will be cured. But if you both do not love Ngozi forever, she will be blind. But if one of you loves her and the other doesn't, then is enough chance that she may be cured, but not immediately after you do the potion. Okoko explained. Mbanaso went first. After he was done, he said, "I love you." Then Fumi did the same thing and also said, "I love you," but not sincerely. Okoko then counted from 1 to 10 and opened Ngozi's eyes, and they frowned. "One of you does not love Ngozi," Okoko said. "The potion might not work then, but there is still hope." After hearing this, Fumi smiled and said, "Thank you, sir." But deep inside her heart, she knew she was the reason why the potion didn't work. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Balub Naishat, and the book I'm reading is C. The author of the book is Munirat Shitabe. I'm reading page 14. Fumi and Mumbanso thanked Okonkwo and left. Fumi and Mumbanso went to their room to have another conversation on when to drown Ngozi. But while they were talking, Amaka seized that chance to carry Ngozi and left the house. Amaka caught up with Okonkwo and told him what her parents had in store for Ngozi and begged him to take care of Ngozi for her. "Please, sir, you are the only hope of her being alive," Amaka begged him. Okonkwo had pity for the kind little girl and her blind sister, so he agreed to take care of Ngozi for her. Amaka thanked him, not knowing that he would be able to raise Ngozi without the villagers knowing that it is Ngozi, because he lived in the forest part of Noise. When he walked away very far from Amaka's eyes to see him, she said, "Bye, my darling sister. Maybe we shall meet each other again in the future." And with that, she ran back home before her parents would notice she was missing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, can you clap for all of them? Clap for them. You know readers. Do you love reading? Have you read any novel? All of you. Can you remember, apart from your school textbook, which novel have you started and finished? No. Next person, please. Which novel have you started and finished? Which novel have you started and finished? Come. Yes, which novel have you started and finished?
Redemption Road.
What's the story about redemption? And what do you like about that novel you read? Thank you. Higher Ground, have you read any book? Higher Heights. Have you read any?
Yes, Midsummer Night's Dream.
Midsummer Night's Dream. Please. Thank you. Have you read any book, any novel you started and you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the title? Midsummer Night's Dream. What's the story like? What did you like about that novel?
Fairies and how magic works. So I just like it because it's fantasy.
Wow, please clap for her. Clap for her. Put your hands together for Higher Ground, Higher Heights. Higher Height, please. Thank you very much. You see, thing about reading is that when you pick a book, it might be a newspaper. You enjoy the reading. The story will, in fact, the story will not carry you. It could be scientific. Depends on your area of interest. Some people like adventure. Some people like action novels. Some people like romance. Some people like storytelling. So we want you to imbibe the culture of reading. Don't streamline yourself. We want you to adopt this culture exposure, gives you knowledge, while in your comfort of your room, you have an idea of what is happening in different locations, professions, places, because of reading. A book might contain what is happening in your village when you have not been there. I'm trying to give you, it could be narrative, it could be expressive or true life story. Ladies and gentlemen, please one more time clap for our readers. Please drop the books. Let me have, now. Now, please, okay. Come, don't go. You can't go. You have received your own. Face the camera. I need another set of readers, please. Readers, each one per school. Now, right, teachers, please, can you stand up, approach the table? No, the people that just finished reading. Teachers, please approach the table. Have you everybody got? Okay, you can go back to your seats. Thank you. Please clap for them as they take their seats. Clap for them as they take. Clap for them as they take their seats. Come forward. Stand where I'm standing. Now, please, teachers, I want to stand wherever you are. The volunteers will help circulate this book one by one. So as they open the page, how many first? Count. If you love reading, stand up. If you have read a novel before, stand up. I'm going to ask questions now. Okay, see the number of people sitting down. But if I ask them, what is the latest music in Nigeria now? All of them, they can sing it. See, this book might not go round. Please, keep some. I don't drink it. No, okay, leave this part. I'm showing this part. Start from, go to Higher Ground. Make sure all Higher Ground get this copy. Go to that school at the back. Let it be the reward for them coming all the way from Ikorodu. Make sure all Higher Ground gets a copy. Teacher, we are giving each of your school 10. Come. Volunteers, don't share. Don't share. Take 10 to that teacher to share for 10. So I won't make the mistake I made yesterday. 10. Give to the readers. And we are reading it now. So open it. 10. Is there any other teacher here? Don't block my camera, please. It's better that way. Count 10. Count 10. Volunteers. Is your teacher around? No. Is your teacher around? Please come and give this teacher 10. Give to the student that you know that read. And we are reading it now. 10. Give. Whose school is that? How many are you? 10. Girls Academy. Please bring 10. Bring 10. Volunteers, be fast. Oh, it's not much, so I don't give up to 10, 10. So I can share it 5, 5. Come. Please, if your school have collected, please bring 5. Madam, don't share again. 5. 5. Please collect 5 from her. But wait, let me give you another 100. What's the name of your school? Where's the if your school have received, let me know. Only higher ground I say give complete. Okay. Now open. How many are you sharing? No, give to higher ground. Higher ground, how many are you? 20? How many are you? 27. Chinekele. Okay, open the second packet. Bring 5, 5. Which school have not received? 2. Wait, they are complete. Oh, you have some. Come. Wait, don't open yet. Complete. That's what we are doing. You trust me now. We are 5 for this. I want to know the schools I've given. Make 5 again. Come. Where's your school? Dolphin. Okay. Your school. Have you got 5? Your school. Yes, open the books. The readers will tell you the page they are reading. Readers, have they given you? Okay, give the people. Open the next. No, give them. That's the gift. Give them one. Give them one. They open the next part. Have you given the boy? No, envelope. Okay. Are we on now? Settle down, please. So everybody open your own book. Readers, is it a novel? Please, can I have a copy? Judges, do you have a copy? Okay. Open chapter 1. Chapter 1, please. Okay, part 1. Take page 12, 13. Chapter 1, please. Everybody open chapter 1. You open chapter 1. Were you here when they read the first time? You saw what we did, right? Okay, please. Oh, don't share water now. They have just started. Don't share water, please. Reading needs silence. Don't volunteers don't share anything that will distract them now. Please stop. You know where you stop in sharing water, please. Don't share now. I need 100% attention. Okay. Hello. So we are starting our reading from the third book today. No. Two, action.
My name is Emiola Habrama, a student from Ekpetedo Senior High School. The title of the story is The Story of Alice, a captivating tale of our struggle over main girls. About me. My name is Alice Anderson. I live in a small town called Reading in England. I have shoulder-length dark brown hair and I'm bold blue eyes. You have probably ever heard of me unless you attend St. Magdalene Senior High School. And yes, I know that I was not for being nice at my school, but I've changed honestly. I had a bad reputation at St. Magdalene for being mean, but I have turned a new leaf. Even though hardly anyone believed me. After Inela turned to America, everything changed. That is about the time.
Thank you. Clap for him now. Clap. Next reader, please.
My name is Abodunrin Mary. I'm from
No noise.
My name is Abodunrin Mary. I'm from Ikwakete Senior Grammar School. The title of the book I'm reading is The Story of Alice, a captivating tale of our struggle over mean girls. And the author is Anita Awelimobo. And I am reading from page 12. I realized that
And was mean and proud to most. I did a lot of things I am now not proud of, and sometimes when I think back, I get so embarrassed and wonder what I was thinking. But the good news is that about halfway during year 7, I changed. Yes, I know that you still may not believe me, right? I will explain everything to you. Thank you.
Next person, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is Emosowalo Shei. I am from Aya High School, and I'm reading The Story of Alice, a captivating tale of a struggle over mean girl, written by Anita Awelimobo. Page 15, chapter 2, school. St. Magdalene Senior School wasn't considered to be a bad school, but it was not actually a good school either. It was an extremely poor school and was not in the best area of town, but sort of made up for the lack of resources within the school, with a lot of drama among the students. Although that still was far from amazing. As the school was extremely poor, they could not afford to pay for great teachers, so they had to make do with the teachers no school wanted. The reason is that they were either lazy or extremely old. Miss Bramwell, the school's librarian, was at least 98 years old. It was the start of year 7, and we had just returned from holidays. Our first class of the day was Math with Mr. Delis. Thank you.
Thank you. Clap for him. Share with your person now. Share.
Good day, everyone. My name is Lawson Fazat, a student from Ebutelefun Senior High School. The title of my book is The Story of Alice, a captivating tale of a struggle over mean girls, written by Anita Awelimobo. Chapter 2, page 16. I start. It was by far one of the laziest teachers in the whole school. He would give his students a random page number from a textbook without explaining it, and then recline into his chair and doze off, mouth sagging and hands hanging limp by his sides. For this reason, many people failed this class. I was not one of the many people that failed this class because I had a way of always getting good grades. Even though I was not particularly good at math, I filed into the math class with the rest of my classmates. Mr. Dalis was sitting on his chair with a dribble of spit on his chin. It was obvious that he had just taken one of his infamous naps. "Come in, children," he called. "Now, today you are going to do page 145 in the math textbook," he said, and with that, he resumed his place on the chair. Within seconds, he was snoring, his chest slowly rising and falling. I quickly took my seat next to Zadia. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Please, no noise.
My name is Lawal. I'm from Boys Senior Academy. I am here to read the story of Ellis, a captivating tale of a struggle over male girls. The author, Anita Welly Mobo. Zadia Kun was one of the smartest people at St. Madeline's. Her best subject was maths, so she never failed, unlike the other 99. Zadia was the first one to finish, and then she passed her answers to me. This is what we did during every maths lesson. Me and Zadia were not friends. Zadia was friends with Addison, but was not nearly as good as her. She gave me her answers, not because she wanted to, but because I threatened her if she refused. I copied her answers, taking care to write Ellis Anderson at the top of my sheet instead of Zadia's name. I had once made the mistake of copying down her name, and Mr. Delis was furious. A little while after, the bell rang so that we knew it was the end of our maths lesson. Mr. Delis woke with a start and then trailed around the desk, collecting all the textbooks and papers. We all rushed out of the classroom and into the yard. When I got there, I ran to join.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abdurrahim Alia, a representative of Dolphin Senior High School. The name of the book I'm reading is The Story of Alice, a captivating tale on her struggle over mean girls. The author name is Anita Ewenlombo. My friends, as we were not in the same math class, after break was out with Miss Mary Kappa. Miss Mary Kappa was a nice teacher and knew all the famous artists, but was lacking when it came to her art skills. She would tell the students to paint or sketch something. Then she would sit down on a stool and start painting what she called a masterpiece. In my opinion, her masterpieces were just ugly blobs and blotches on the canvas. Although Miss Marikapa was not good at making art, she still knew the difference between things that were ugly and things that were nice. Although she seemed obvious to the fact that her paintings were terrible. I entered the classroom and chose the stool next to Gabby Douglas, the best artist in my class. Today, I would like you to paint a picture of a famous landmark. It could be the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Miss Marikapa and now.
Please clap for her. Clap for our readers. These are our young readers. Some of them have read a novel complete, while some of them have not. We want to find out why their choice of reading. Please, can you move forward? Come close to me. Move. I want to find out, have you read a novel before? If yes, what is the title of the novel?
The title of the novel I read is The Billionaire Husband. The story is about romance. It talks about the hardship they face before their love, before they're reunited.
Thank you very much. Please, can you clap for her? Any other person? Any other person? Okay, please come forward. Okay, come forward. Come.
The title of the story is Tobacconist, and it was
You start by, I have read, make a statement.
I have read a novel before, and the title of the novel is Tobacconist. Tobacconist was all about talking about tobacco and the effects of tobacco.
and it was telling people not to take it because it is dangerous for their health.
Thank you very much. That must be an educative series for her. Good. Okay, you have read one too. Please, let's know what you have read.
Yes, ma'am. I've read a novel. It's about the word of voice. The story is about, the title is The Word of Voice, and it's about speaking up or saying your mind when something is wrong with you. Like, just speak up.
Speak up. And that is the word. When something is wrong, speak up. Speak out. You don't know, the next listener might be the solution to that very uncomfortable situation. Please, one more time, clap for her. What's your name again?
Lawson Fazat.
Clap for Ebute Senior High School. What's your name?
My name is Adigun Khalid. So I've read a story about the tortoise and the squirrel. So it was talking about contentment. So you have to have contentment in everything you are doing. Don't say because they gave your friend a big plate of rice, then you gave you small. You're not shouting, you don't give me small, you don't give me some big. It's not good, it's not good, it's not good. That thing is not good. So you have to have contentment with whatever they give you or what you have in your hands. Thank you.
Thank you. The story he read is about contentment. Many of us have this issue of not being happy, not being contented with the little you have. You want to have more than what you have or what you can afford. In fact, that's where the problem comes. Wanting what you cannot afford will be your problem, and you keep running into problem. You keep running into situations, embarrassing situations. You know you can afford only a t-shirt, and you want to have a jean and a t-shirt. You know your parents cannot afford to buy you a car, but you keep looking at that your classmate that the parents can afford to buy a car. Thereby putting your parents under pressure. It will even make you become, your searches will be insatiable. So children, it's good to be contented with what you have and work hard to get better. I would have taken on the lecture of contention and being contented with what you have and not having aspiration at all. No, I didn't say you shouldn't have inspiration. You don't have aspiration to get better. No, go ahead, get better. Have the zeal to want to get better. But then you should not contest that it becomes embarrassing and you now put yourself under unnecessary pressure, or whoever it is that is financing you under unnecessary pressure or embarrassing situation. You now put your hand into dirty deals that you will not be proud of, or people that your associates will not be proud of. Thank you. Please clap for it. Do you have a book?
Yes.
You have a book. Okay, sit down. Thank you. Next person, please.
My name is Ogujin Roslyn. I read a novel called Half of the Yellow Sun.
Half of the Yellow Sun, okay.
And it was written by Chinua Achebe.
Chinua Achebe, yes.
The story is all centered about the encouragement we should have after facing war and the way that we can build Nigeria together. That's it.
That sounds about a war situation, an adventure or something. Please, one more time, clap for her. Do you have the book? You have a book? Please, clap for her. What's the name of your school? Dolphin. Oh, Dolphin High School. You people are ready today. Your junior they were not ready yesterday. Please clap for Dolphin High School. Thank you very much. Now, is there any other person that have read a book that I want to know about? Please, camera, I want to snap with the books. Okay, you have read a book. You have read a book. Okay.
Ralia, the sugar girl.
Okay, the sugar girl.
Talk about the poor girl.
What's the storyline?
Talk about the poor girl.
A poor girl. What happened to the poor girl? Alomwe.
She was lost in the forest.
Good. What happened?
She made a wish.
How did she deal with the wish?
The wish wanted to kill her.
And she killed the witch back. Please, one more time, please clap for him.
I read the novel is The Master Planner, written by John Wambreze.
Written by John Wambreze. What's the storyline? What is this novel about?
It talks about a cunning tortoise who did all means to become king, and later made an argument with the human kingdom, which made his kingdom to be scattered, demolished.
Was he able to save the kingdom?
No.
Oh, you know, some story end up sad. Why some story will end up happy? You know, so it's such thing you can, like, you'll be wishing that you can go into that story and rewrite it. I don't know if it has happened to you before. You read a story, you want it to end this way, and it ends this way. It's as if you should be the writer of that movie or the story. You want to rewrite it, or you want to infuse your own feeling, emotion about it. You know, some stories can be emotional. It can make you cry. It can make you happy. It can make you, some story will keep you in suspense. You'll be imagining things. You'll be imagining. Please start reading. Start reading. It's good to read. Please, one more time, clap for our readers. Now, cameraman, we are going to do group photograph with the novel we have shared, because we have finished reading. We want to go into other competition. The way we are going to do this reading section now, we'll snap with this novel here. School by school, you stand up with the novel, holding the novel to your chest. Camera, you have to turn this way and face. Or do I call them out? You snap them with the audience. Camera, we want to snap with the books. After this set, each school have at least 5. So I want them to start holding up the book. Snap there where they are, so they don't do movements. Thank you. Okay.
Siam, that guy there. Bring that book that was thrown to you. You just collect it. They throw it because you are disturbing. You understand? There are the people that beat coppers in school. They have advantage to go to school earlier than them. You think you can pick it up. When they will stop, then they will stop. Does she have, do you have, they went to buy cardboard. I think they bought as well.
Do you want to draw? Do you want to do craft?
Are you seeing name and school? Don't lean on the board. Is this not where school name is? So why are you not writing your name? Are these all of you? And what number is your name? So why is your school on top?
Dolphin, have I? Oh yeah, come outside. To the back. Go to the back. Snapped. Have you snapped? Which other school that got giving books to that have not snapped? The school at the back, have they? The school at the back, please, can you come forward? Solomon girls. Solomon Senior High School, please come forward. Which other school is that? Ireti Grammar School, all the way from Mikoyi. Wow. Which other school? So it's just two schools. You've got the books. You've got the books now. Thank you very much. Please clap for yourself. The moment we have been waiting for is here. Yes. Debates. If you are here for debate, please come out. Debates. The topic that says change, imagining alternative. The topic of the debate today says change, imagining alternative. Constanta for debates. Constanta for debate, please come out. We are speaking for or against the motion, imagining alternative. You come and write your names. Okay, we have written your name. Yeah. We can do with a seat. Let's see, please borrow us the seat. Volunteers, please. I need the seats on stage. I need the seats on stage, please. Thank you, sir. Volunteer, please. Bring those 2 chairs. writing, if you have written your name, sit down. If you have written your name, sit down. I need 2 more chairs. Volunteer, if you are sitting on the seat, please give me seat. I need 2 more chairs. I need 6. 6 more chairs. 2. I need another 4. I need another 4. I will return the chairs. Just borrow a seat. Borrow a seat. Okay, let them bring them. Thank you. Moderate from here. No problem. Their names, right? Okay. Good afternoon, children. We I know, no, we are just charging up. When we are starting, I'll take action. Okay. I'm starting from my far left. We are going to, what we are going to do is we are debating. When it's your turn to speak, you stand up just like this and present your points, and you sit. When you finish, you sit down. Note, who is your chief speaker? Your chief speaker have an extra 1 minute to round off the points. You know, you make your, so with the minutes are, first speaker, 2 minutes. Support speaker, 1 minute. How do you want to do? 2 minutes, okay. Chief. That's what I want to say. So, chief speaker, 3 minutes. Support speaker, 2 minutes. Then rebuttal, 1 minute by the chief speaker, or you choose any person among your speakers by the chief speaker. Yes, that's why I'm holding this one. Yes. Okay. So, the debate topic says, change, imagining alternative. change. So they are to speak for or against the motion. And the rule of this debate is chief speaker 3 minutes. Are you with me? Support speaker 2 minutes. Then there will be a rebuttal. The chief speaker will round up with 1 minute. And we'll round up this debate. Is that okay? Any suggestion? When it's your time to speak, you stand up and speak from your point, so that you'll be able to, if you have demonstration to do. You can even walk up. I think they can walk up, do your speak, and come back to your seat, so that you'll be comfortable to present your points. Because I know some people will be vibrating, especially when the argument is for against. So you, in that process, you introduce yourself and your school. On the panel, the panel of judges, I'm just a moderator. So you take your introduction when you're presenting your speech, or you want to do your introduction first. You introduce yourself when you want to present your points. Okay. We have a on the, are you ready? Action. Okay. From the top, you are with the microphone. So once I say action, you go. So once you, okay, we give turns. After their own presentation, next person. Next. Normally, we should have started from you. That's what it should be.
No, let's do it like that. Actually, you are the first.
We are starting like this. So that we go around. So that we go like this. Because we can't go like this and come back. Are we ready? Please, when this debate is going on, what we expect from you is quiet. If there's a point that you appreciate, you simply clap for the contestants, for the debater. Are you with me? Please, don't distract them. Clap to support them, to encourage them. It's not easy to be on this panel, I tell you. Eh? Okay. Oh, good. Good suggestion. They said if you are in support of their points, don't clap, that it will distract them. And it will take time. That you should just snap your finger. Please, snap finger, let me see. Oh my God. What about the people over here? Snap your finger. Okay, that's all. So they continue. See, I'm learning too. Good. Okay. Cameraman, if you are ready, we are starting with Ekwa Akete. After Ekwa Akete, girl Ekwa Akete senior. After Ekwa Akete senior, girls. Yes, only the chief speakers first round, support speakers second round. Are we good? Any other plus or minus? Good. So we are starting with Ekwa Akete, followed by Girls Senior Academy, followed by Higher Heights, followed by Boys Senior Academy, followed by Ebute 11, then followed by Ekpetedo. Thank you. We are 3, 2, 1, action.
Albert Einstein said, and I quote, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, but imagination embraces the entire world." End of quote. But before I proceed, I'd like to give an opportunity due by saying, good day, Mr. Chairperson, panel of judges, co-debaters, and my attentive audience. Standing before you all is James Kendi, the chief speaker of the renowned Ekwa Akete Senior Grammar School. Today, as a matter of fact, I'll be shedding more light while supporting the debate of which states change. Imagining alternatives. Change is the heartbeat of life. To imagine alternatives means to think beyond the ordinary. To create new paths where none seems to exist. Without imagination, the world will be in darkness. No electricity, no airplane, no innovation, and no internet. Think of Elon Musk, a well-known billionaire who imagined an alternative to fuel-driven cars and also created Tesla, championing the clean energy and a sustainable future. Or Wangari Maathai of Kenya, who initiated the deforestation and founded Green Belt movement. This is imagination born from change. Coming closer to home, we have Dr. Ameyo Adedevo in Nigeria, who imagined another alternative to negligence during the Ebola outbreak in 2014. This bold action of us is isolating the first Ebola patient during 2014. This prevented a national disaster. Imagining alternative leads to creativity, innovation, empowerment, and hope. It encourages us to find the better ways to solve problems in education, health, governance, and arts. It is through imagination that Africa will rise from dependency to independency, from poverty to prosperity. Therefore, I firmly affirm you that imagining alternative is not just important, but it is also necessary for changing the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, okay, say don't clap. Action.
Good morning, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, and my co-debaters. My name is Afolayan Afalakemi. I'm here to support the motion which says change imagining alternative. Change is moving to the next level. While imaginative alternative is thinking beyond your current situation, like having a vision. When you are pouring your vision, you can't think the next level. You have to be courageous and determined to think alternative. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judge, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my fellow students. My name is Hafiz Basit, a bona fide student from Aya High School. Today, I am here to support the motion which says change, imagine alternative. Before I proceed, I would like to give some talk on change, imagine alternative. Before I proceed, I would like to give a changing imagine alternative should be changed to reflect the advancement in technologies. New technologies like ultrasound innovation, digital X-ray, and MRI techniques. Though we are not just improving medical outcomes, we are paving a way to a better health and more sustainable future. Here are some areas I focus on. Firstly, technological advancement. Technological advancement in imaging. Technological advancements in imaging improve accuracy and precision. They can even detect conditions that were previously hard to identify. Secondly, we have benefit for patients, reduce radiation exposure. New technologies like digital X-ray and ultrasound exposes patients to less radiation compared to traditional CT scans or older methods of imaging. Thirdly, we have environmental impact. Some traditional imaging methods rely on harmful chemicals or have a large carbon footprint. Newer alternatives may be eco-friendly, such as digital systems used to reduce waste associated with film-based imaging. Thank you.
Clap for him. Next chief speaker.
Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "The measure of intelligence is the ability to change," unquote. Change. It is the heartbeat of progress, the rhythm of human evolution. Without it, civilization will still be stuck in caves. But before I proceed, I would like to give honor to whom honor is due to by saying, good morning, Mr. Chairman, sir, incorruptible panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. I go by the name of Ogunlowo Abdurrahman Ayomide from that glorious seat of knowledge, Boys Senior Academy. I'm here to solidly support the motion which states change, imagining alternatives. First and foremost, change begins in the imagination, the very place where alternatives are born. Every great invention, every revolution, every social reform started because someone dared to imagine something different. The wheels, democracy, and even the internet. None of this existed until someone questioned the norm and envisioned a better way. In addition, we often fear change. We cling to our comfort zone, believing that stability equals safety. But in truth, stagnation is the real danger. A river that stops flowing becomes stagnant. A mind that stops evolving becomes irrelevant. Imagining alternatives helps us to adapt, to improve, and even to grow stronger in facing the uncertainty. Moreover, let us look at the world around us. The shift of renewable energy and alternatives that help us to improve, to succeed in every way. In conclusion, when we imagine alternatives, we believe that tomorrow can be better than today. With this gigantic, massive point of mind, I've been able to benefit and not to brainwash, to convince and not to confuse, to polish your mind and not your shoe. That's imagining alternatives. Thank you.
Clap for. That's a good one. Wow. The next chief speaker, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here today to discuss a critical issue that affects the nation of Nigeria.
Settle down.
The topic is clear. Imagine alternative. The path we choose would determine the course of the national development. For too long, we have relied on a single industry, and the consequences are evident. It is time to break free from this cycle and explore a new horizon. Aliko Dangote once said, and I quote, "Nigeria's greatest asset is its people, and investing in imagination and creativity is a key to unlock the country potential." But before I proceed, I must give honor to whom honor is due to by saying, "Good on Mr. Chairman, sir, impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and my ever attentive." Standing before you is Abdulatif Fuad, a bona fide, a phenomenal, a stylish, a great recognized student of Ebute Senior High School. I am here today to strongly support the nation, which says change, imagining alternatives. Yeah, my key point. Diversification is the key. 2, job creation. 3, government initiative. 4, innovation and technology. 5, agriculture has potential. 6, value-added process. 7, climate change mitigation. I will be explaining 4 points, and I would like my supporting speaker to come on to explain the remaining 4 points. Firstly, diversification is the key. Nigerian economy is heavily reliant on crude oil, making it vulnerable to price fluctuation. Imagine alternative, the path to economic growth, such as agriculture, renewable energy, can reduce this dependency. Secondly, job creation. Investing in agriculture and other alternative sectors can create a job and stimulate a rural development. All big change in the world began with a small idea in someone's mind. For instance, late Mrs. Mabel Shegun, who was the writer, she imagined what she wants, she imagined what she needs, and she achieved all her goals before she died. May her prophet so rest in peace. And some other notable person, Aliko Dangote, she imagined what he wants and he achieved all his goals. Moreover, government initiative. Nigerian government has launched an initiative to support agricultural development, providing for investment and growth. Judges, can you please allow me to ask my bona fide opponent of this question? What role do you see for renewable energy in Nigeria economic development? And how do you plan to address the country energy challenges? Moreover, innovation and technology. Investing, imagination, alternative is part to economic growth. Think of it. Before aeroplane was invented, people only dream of flying. The Wright brothers imagine that man can soar like a bird. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for that. Okay. Please, speakers, don't pass here because of the camera. Thank you. Silence, please. Yes.
Action. Honorable judges, warrior opponents and MAPA local judge members, standing gallantly before you, Augustin Felicia, a strong and bold student of that prestigious Citadel Standard of Learning, Hepatero Senior High School. Today, we gather to stand opposed the motion that says, change, imagining alternative. Change, imagining alternative sounds progressive, but let's not forget that all changes are beneficial. Not all changes are beneficial. Issue one out of reforms that sounded promising, yes, led to chaos. Before we let imagine it works, let's ensure we are not abandoning what works. Change should have a purpose, not just a pursuit of novelty. Furthermore, stability is the backbone of progress. Constantly nudging the alternative can undermine a established system that functions well. These are not broken, so why fix them? Think of the rule of law, democratic principle, or even basic infrastructure. Oh Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Oh, we need to prioritize refinement over revolution, ensuring that any changes is thoughtful and necessary. Idealistic fiction often clashes with reality. Policy designed to achieve perfect equality might overlook economic reality or cultural differences instead of grand gestures. Let's work on incremental improvement. Small practical change on incremental improvement can yield a tangible result without the risks associated with radical overhaul. In conclusion, why change in marginal alternative is an appealing idea. Let's not forget the value of caution. Caution means let's be careful. Change should be purposeful, not just the pursuit of novelty. I said that time. Do you understand? By focusing on practical incremental development, we can ensure progress without sacrificing stability. Let's prioritize thoughtful change over change for its own sake. Thank you.
Wow, that was good. Please clap for her. Clap for that debaters. Honestly, their presentations are dazing. And you all agree with me that the motion on ground is really moving. There's movements, and we are making progress. I'm sure they are not confusing you. You are enjoying the points they are making. Now we are going to the second round. That's the support speakers. Please, speakers, don't pass, because of the camera, don't go beyond these points. You can do all your dengue around here. As we want to start the second section, the speakers, they are going to introduce themselves and their school too. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, action. Support speakers, please.
George Bernard Shaw said, and I quote, "Progress is impossible without change, and people who can't change their minds can't change anything." Let's not forget that Malala Yousafzai, who imagined an alternative world where girls can receive education freely, even in forbidden places, especially in Afghanistan and Pakistan. All protocol duly observed. By the virtue of naming ceremony, standing before you is James Taiwo, a bona fide student of Ekwakete Senior Grammar School, and today I'm here to buttress on my chief speaker's point. To do this, here are my points. It increases qualities of life. It enhances critical mind thinking and open-mindedness. Last but not the least, empowerment and freedom. It increases qualities of life. Changes in transportation, communication, and leads to comfortable life and connected life for all people around the world. In communication, let's take a look at Mark Zuckerberg, who imagined an alternative world whereby people can connect beyond borders, and then Facebook was born. It encouraged critical mind thinking and open-mindedness. People who imagine alternatives think deeper, question assumptions, and see beyond the perspective of the world. Let's take a look at Mary Slessor, who stopped the killings of Swiss. It's because she saw beyond the perspective. Of the world. Last but not the least, empowerment and freedom. People who imagine alternatives often get freedom over their lives and destiny. That is, they get to divide themselves beyond social, economic, and cultural limitations.
Thank you very much. Please don't beat your time so that we don't give you a minus for time, please.
Okay. My name is Angel Akogo. I'm a student of Girls Senior Academy. Okay.
You give them a warning speech. Sorry, please. You first give a warning speech where they have 10 seconds to go so that they can use the remaining 10 seconds to round up. Thank you.
My name is Angel Akogo. I am a student of Girls Senior Academy. Okay. Change helps in so many things. For example, transportation.
Can you speak louder, please?
Change help in so many things. For example, transportation, communication, and so on and so forth. Without change, we will not be where we are today. Thank you.
Please clap for her. She has made her point. Next support speaker, please.
Distinguished judges, accurate timekeeper, worthy of my co-debaters. I am Adewale Peculiar. I'm Adewale Peculiar. I'm from the supporting side of Afis Basit. Before I proceed, I heard what my opponent said. She said that old imaging alternatives are reliable, but reliability without precision is nothing. Just because something works well does not mean it cannot be improved. Today, we have technology because someone improved it, someone thought about it and said that technology can be good. Before
ladies and gentlemen, I want us to think about it. Before any imaging, before any change, we started from somewhere. From where we moved from candles to bulbs, from candles to bulbs, from letter writing to digital communication. All this started with change. Without change, we cannot be anything. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for her, for support speaker from higher heights.
Often, we fear change because it disrupts comfort and routine. Yet it is change because it's change through imagination. Through imagination, we are able to unlock creativity, growth, and the potential for a better tomorrow. Standing before you with all courage, determination, smartness, boldness is Adefrasadi from that radiant beacon of scholarship and distinguished academy of Boys Senior Academy. And I'm here to solidly support my chief speaker on this particular notion: change, imagine alternative. Change is not just an event. It is a decision to reduce the limitation of the present. The world often tells us this is how things have always been. But George Bernard Shaw once said, and I quote, "Progress is impossible without change. But those who change their mind but those who can't change their mind can't change anything." Imagine an alternative boldly replies, "This is how things could be." If you must never imagined, we will walk instead of fly. Accept injustice as normal and watch problem grow simply because we are afraid of doing something new. And this is why imagination is not a luxury. It is a responsibility. We cannot solve problems with the same thinking we use in creating them. It is impossible until it's done. Inconclusive. Change is not destruction. In fact, it is a whole lot of transformation.
It is a whole lot of transformation.
With this gigantic and elaborate point of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse, maximize and not to minimize, bring sense and not noise, that change, imagine alternative. Thank you.
Thank you. You have brought sense to us. Imagining alternative. Next.
Standing on already existing protocol. My name is Lawson Fazat. I am here to buttress the point that my chief speaker has just said. Change means moving from what is to what can be. But before we make that move, we must imagine something better. Without imagination, change is impossible. And here are my points. 1, agriculture has potential. Nigeria has vast fertile land, favorable climate, and abundant water resources, making it an ideal location for agricultural production. Secondly, value-added processing. Agriculture can lead to the development of agro-processing industries, creating value-added production and increase in economic wealth. Some people will say, change only happens because we are forced to adapt to it. But the truth is, imagination gives direction to change. Also, it also helps to decide the kind of change we want. Lastly, climate change mitigation. Climate change mitigation. Agricultural practices helps to mitigate climate change. Agricultural practices help to mitigate climate change, which is essential for Nigeria's long-term sustainability. In conclusion, imagination is the first step toward progress. When we dare to imagine something new possibilities, then we open the door to a brighter future. A Yoruba proverb says, "Ayimono lonje koda bipe kosi ono," meaning it is lack of knowing where there is way that makes it feel like there is no way. And I hope with this fantabulous point of mine, me and my chief speaker have been able to convince you, but not to confuse you. To encourage and not to discourage. To remember and not to forget that change imagines alternatives. Thank you.
Clap for them. Clap for that support speaker. And the final support speaker. No noise, one house. Thank you. One house, please. Action.
Change, imagining alternative is not just a word, while the status quo is often seen as the only option. Stand up before Zemiola Abramon, a strong and bold student of Ekpete Senior High School. Today, I rise to support the motion, which is change imagining alternative. Change imagining alternative sounds inspiring, but without the caution, it is an image. Change is not just dismay, it is determined. It is determined. Thank you.
Please put your hands together. Clap for my debaters. Clap for them. I want you to stand up and clap for all of them. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. I tell you, you are at liberty to make some noise, appreciating all the points they have made. One more time, clap for my debaters. Okay. We are going to the next stage of the proposal. Please sit down. We are getting 1 minute, right? So sit down. At least I wanted you to ginger them up. Teacher, you are making noise. Volunteers, stop sharing everything now. We are going to the final stage of the debates, the proposal stage, where the support speaker, one of the speaker among them, contestants or the contenders, to 1 minute. You should not use more than 1 minute. Judges, are you ready? We are going to the proposal. They're going to take points from their opponents. Are you ready? Are you ready? No, I want live now. I want them to get their breath. That's why I'm buying time. CORA. CORA. LABAF. Are we ready? Say, give me we were wo. We were wo. LABAF. CORA. Grief Festival. Mebel Shagu. Cameras, are you ready? Yes. The round-up stage. Proposal. No, we are going to start from the other side. We started with, so we'll start with you. Thank you. Are we ready? Please, actors, don't make noise on this side. You are distracting us. Thank you. Pause. Pause. My Oga wants to see me. Are we ready? Sorry. Camera, are you ready? Children, are you ready? 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, not noise. 3, 2, 1, action.
Back again, like a thunder, not to strike you, but to enlighten you. I heard you saying, I said, change, reliable, but say that. Okay, are you here telling me that we should change everything? Have you forgotten if we should practice more in Nigeria? Do you know how people are going to suffer? Many people are out there suffering, and you are here telling me that we should change. What are we trying to change? I don't understand. What are we trying to change? Do you know that if we should practice monarchy in Nigeria, many people are out there? Okay, are you telling me that the president should use almost 8 years, almost 10 years on the throne? No. Okay, do you expect me that the president should stand on the throne for 8 years and not do anything to the community or to the country? No, I'm sorry. We cannot practice that in Nigeria. Do you understand? But point of correction, I never said change are reliable. I said change sounds progressive, but not all are beneficial. Do you understand? Thank you.
Thank you. Please put your hands together. Oh, sorry. We can clap. Next. They are challenging each other now, so they can face any side.
I am back like a lion, not to bite it, but to roll my words into your ears. Food security. Focusing on agriculture can improve food security, and we can reduce reliance on importing, saving foreign exchange, and improving country balance payment. Judges, if you not said my question is too much, my bona fide opponents, let me ask you a question. How do you plan to address the issue of food security in Nigerian development? And do you believe that import is rely? In conclusion, imagine alternative is not just a necessity, but an imperative for Nigerian future. Let us seize this opportunity
Thank you very much.
to reimagine this Nigerian economic destiny.
Thank you, sir. Next bomb, please. Don't thunder us, oh, light us.
Honorable Chairman,
Yes.
impartial panel of judges,
Yes.
I heard my opponent saying change is not reliable. But let me put it to you, even in our personal life, change is the essence of growth. According to Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, change is the growth of the essence. But my opponent says change is not reliable. So let us not resist change, but let us redefine it. By redefining change, we did not only adapt to the world, we transform it. Thank you.
Please clap for them. That's a good point. Oh, yeah, next thunder, not lightning.
Even
or
if your
both.
opposition fails to see that change is important, on the supporting side is telling you that
Go ahead.
change is important, it is necessary. Without change, we will not be here today. Because of change, every one of us is here. Everybody is holding a mobile phone. This is because of change and it's because of technology.
Thank you. Oh my God. It's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Oh my God.
Actually, change is a necessity. Without change, we can't use the technology or advanced technology. Thank you.
Oh my God. Give us atomic bomb now.
I'm back once again to conclude my point. I that it's due to change. But let me tell you, let me ask you this question. When you get to school in the morning, do you go on your 2 knees to greet your teacher? And you prostrate to greet your teacher? No. So we're all in support of change. Thank you.
Wow. We are all in support of change. We are all in support of change. Change is progressive. Please, one more time, clap for this student. Please sit down. I want the teachers of this student to come. Please. I really want to appreciate them for preparing these children. I know the notice was just very short. What we are seeing here today was done under 3 days or 2 days. They got the notice on Monday and they all went in action. And today is Thursday. So they really need a round of applause. Teachers, please come. I want to appreciate you. Stand by your school. Stand behind your school. Stand behind your school. Yes. Stand behind your school for us to appreciate the work you have done. Please stand behind your students. You know why I called them out? Is to say thank you. Yes, it's a competition. But I see a lot of work they have put in place to get these children ready. Ma, sir, I greet you. I salute you. You have really done well. Within 2 days. In fact, some people, the notice got there on Monday, but some of them didn't see it until Monday afternoon or thereabouts. Some of them, even the responsibility to do this, prepare the students, started on Tuesday. And here they are today. I'm sure all of you are convinced by the points they have made. They have worked overnight to articulate all these points. They have worked overnight to marshal out all these points. In fact, they have conjured the thunders, the atomic bombs, the lightning, the Armageddon has. Which other? Shango? Oh yeah? To make my point clear that these teachers have done well. Please put your hands together for my teachers. Yes, they have done everything possible to make this day possible. Thank you so much. Please, all of you stand up and clap for my teachers. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. For you releasing Shango, Amadeo, Hayemoja, Odogu, which other? Give me name. Ajau, everything. Even Oyo Fire Masquerade. Even the Akwa Ibom Masquerade, to make it possible. God bless you. You can sit down. Sit down. No, don't sit down. Don't test our weight now. Teacher, all the audience, sit down. Teachers, we want to have, sit down, sit down. I want teachers, sit down. No noise. I don't know whether you have contestants, sit down. I don't know if my teachers have got this book. All of you have got a book. Teachers, thank you. Please, volunteers, give me books for the teachers. Teachers, this to say thank you. Okay. This to say thank you. You can have one for the principal. You can have one for the principal. If you have received one, give your principal. Say that CORA Youth Creative Song Club. Say thank you for preparing them. Okay. Thank you very much. So thank you. Teachers, the next stage I will call. I hope you are prepared to talk about Green Festival. So we are going to do that. It's just a chat. Just like this, we'll sit down and talk about Green Festival. Thank you very much. You can all go back to your seat while the judges get the results ready. The next action. Volunteers, please come and clear the stage. We are going into Mabel Shegu Theater now. The actors are ready. Please, I need the name of the theater group that are ready, the drama topic, and their director's name. Thank you. Return the chairs to the owners of these seats. Give head steppers. I know you're ready. I need the name of whose topic, drama title, and your name of your director, please. Give head steppers. Can you come and give me plain sheets? Volunteers, please come and move this chair out. Children, please try to settle down. All the debaters, excuse me, all the debaters, do you have a book? If you come. If you know you are part of the contestants here today for debates, and you don't have a book, the story book, please come and have a book. Everybody settle down. Everybody, please, can you settle down? We want one of our judges to mentor us. As I welcome on stage Auntie Bianca.
My name is Bianca, or you can call me Auntie Bianca. I am one of the judges for the just concluded competition that you guys finished right now. And I have some things to say. First of all, I want to say a very, very big thank you to all the participants that came out today to participate. You all did beautifully, absolutely amazing, and I was so impressed. I am also someone that started debating from a very young age. I started debating when I was 9 years old. You can imagine, I was very, very small debating. My school, my parents supported me and pushed me. So when I come here and I see young ones, pushing themselves, putting themselves out there, it really brings joy to my heart because it is not easy to stand in front of a crowd and, give your points and tell people what you want to tell them. However, I have a few things to say. To all the debaters that came out here, there are a few things I want to talk about. I feel like you can take some pointers so that the next time you come out to debate, you have these things in mind. First of all, pacing. You need to understand your pacing. When you are talking to people, you can't be too fast and you can't be too slow so that you can get your point across, so that people can understand what you are saying. Right? So when you come out here, you can't just be saying, good morning, no. Yes, we are going to see your confidence, but at the same time, try to watch your pacing so that people can hear and understand what you have to say. Secondly, I noticed something that happened here. A guy from a school came out, and was talking and everybody was, screaming, be yourself, be authentic. It is nice. People like it. It draws attention to you and it's good. So whether you're a guy or you are a girl, no matter how, who you are, express yourself authentically. And I loved those guys. I loved everybody here that came out, whether even the ones that were conjuring thunder and lightning. I loved you all because you guys expressed yourself. Also, make sure you focus on the points that you are trying to pass across. Understand the topic, understand what it may be talking about. And for those that came out, I know everybody came out to do like a rebuttal. Look at everything that everybody has said and see how you can make your rebuttal better than it was before. It is very important because I noticed, a few people that came out and while they were confident and gave an amazing performance, the message wasn't really messaging. Right? So there's a difference between performing and passing across a message, and you need to know the difference between all of them. So I wanted you guys to, just take note of these things so that when you come out, also try to connect with your audience. Who are your audience? Your audience are, everybody, your fellow debaters, your fellow students, the teachers, everybody here are your audience. You need to know how to share your time and attention with your audience properly. So when you are here, you can't stand here the entire time. You can't stand here the entire time. You can't face your opponent the entire time. There has to be balance. So understand when you come into a gathering like this, understand who you are going to be talking to and how exactly you are going to share your attention. Balance it so that everybody feels that they are getting attention to. Everybody feels like the message is being passed across to them. So these were just the things that I wanted to share. Please take note. And what I will tell you, keep practicing. Keep practicing your craft. Always. There was a lady that came here and she was, scared. And I don't know if she could see me, but I was like, go on. Go on, because the only way that you are going to fight that fear is not coming out and giving an amazing performance, but keep putting yourself in that situation and keep trying to break down that door. And trust me, you will come up on the stage and you will give a performance that you yourself won't be able to believe that, you won't be able to believe that I just did that. So these are the things I want to pass across. Again, you guys were amazing. Thank you very much.
She specializes in debates, I tell you. She's one of the products of debates. And with the points she has highlighted, I'm sure you have learned one or two things there. And so she's an authority in debates. One more time, clap for Auntie Bianca. Thank you very much. I understand we are ready for Mabel Shegu drama now. In case of those who have not attended this workshop before, Mabel Shegu happens to be, she's a great grandma. She wrote a book called, where's that book? Give me one copy of the book. She wrote a book, Mabel Shegu drama series. And she happened to be a tomboy. An achiever though, but very restless, very adventurous. And she's a woman that loves progress. She's into sports. She's into a lot of adventure in life. activism, politics, education. But in this particular one that has to do with me and you today, why we are gathered here today, she wrote a novel called Reader's Theatre, 12 plays of for young people. She dreamt a dream. She imagined a situation where drama will be acted by children, directed by children, produced by children. After dreaming this dream, having this thought in her mind, it bothered her that she had to put it in writing. A lot of storytelling here, a lot of true life story in this her novel. But the amazing part today is that she said she's late, and one of her dying wish is the day it will come alive. The day this her storybook for young people will come alive. And I tell you, she not only dreamt a dream, she brought it into action. And she spoke to all of them individually and collectively that one day we will gather in honor of Bebe Shegu's stories, acted by children, produced by children, directed by children. Today, that dream, that wish is coming alive today. In addition to this statement, she wants you, she allows you, she's reminding us to dream and follow our dreams. She wants us to dream and follow our life, our dreams. You have a lot of things in your mind you wish to do, you wish to be, place you want to go. And she wants not to, just don't think about it, don't think about it. Put it in writing. And you know, anything you put it in writing, it's now a research material, it's now a reference point, and it is on record. The record will ever live. And today, Bebe Shegu might be late, but she lives in us. Lives in the sense that you are here to watch her drama, the storyline. We are here to draw inspiration from her work. Tomorrow, she wants you to be one of the person that will write a drama as a young writer. Write a drama. Produce the drama. Direct the drama. It is possible. What did I say? What did I say? Today we are gathering young children, theater organizations, academy to act up. And some of them here today, Gifted Steppers Academy, gathering of young children who have come to act. Kings and Queen Academy, young children interested in acting. I want you to learn and draw inspiration from them. As I welcome on stage, Star Kids Academy, with the title of their movie is Swelling Drum. Is it Kings and Queen? Okay. Kings and, they are ready. Oh, sorry, they said it's Kings and Queen Academy, Arts Academy. They're directed by Awo Lola Remi Tokpe. And the title of this thing they want to send is King Jaja of Opobo. One more time, clap for Kings and Queens Arts Academy.
Today, we bring you a play about King Jaja of Opobo. His father was Okwara Ozurumba, an Igbo from Umudora in the Ama Igbo group of villages.
His praise name was, and this is the name that the British shortened to Jaja. He was born into an aristocratic family, for his father and his uncles were all titled men. Jaja was raised by his grand aunt because his mother had died when he was only. At the time he was kidnapped and sold into slavery. He was an orphan. His father having died about a year earlier. He was about 14 years old. Let us meet him now in his master's house and see how he is faring.
My home, where shall I see my native land? I shall never forget my home. My brothers are there, my sisters are there. When shall I see my home? When shall I see my native land? I shall never forget my home.
That boy is getting on my nerves. It's 2 months since I bought him. He has not settled down. He keeps singing that song.
Make him stop singing it. He will never settle down here if he keeps on singing about his old home.
I have forbidden him to sing it, but he won't stop.
Then beat him.
Beat him, you say? One might as well try to stop the sun from shining. He is the stubborn type, the type that does not obey orders. I have beaten him. He does not cry, only looks angry. I think he wants to be beaten to death. That would be no use to anybody. And I don't want his blood on my hands. Perhaps I should get rid of him before he fed the other slave and start a rebellion.
Perhaps he needs a different type of handling or a different type of environment. Or both. He looks strong and intelligent. He could be very useful. Why don't you sell him to me?
Why should I sell you this boy? I don't want to ruin our friendship by selling you a troublesome slave. I will make a gift of him to you if you really want him.
Really? Good. I will take him then.
Jubo! Jubo!
Of the tropic. And now, if in a riverine area, people use boats for transport and ate fish rather than meat. They were fishing boats and trading canoes. Jaja was a bright boy, and he thought about everything he saw. He had made a friend, John.
John, why do some of these canoes carry gun? And why are they called war canoes?
We use war canoe to defend our goods, in case some pirates on the river try to steal them. The canoes are always kept ready for war. That is why they are called war canoes. Also, we have some enemy in other ethnic groups, such as Andoni. From time to time, they attack us, and we have to fight them.
John, all this palm oil are people bringing down the river. We couldn't possibly eat all of it, surely.
You are right, Jack. We couldn't possibly eat it all. We eat some, of course, in our soup and stews.
So what happens to the rest?
We take it to the Europeans there. They use it to make soap, candles, and body creams.
Who are the Europeans?
They come from far away in big boats, from land across the sea, to trade.
This is what are seas?
It is a very big river. If you stand on one edge, you will not see the other side.
There are wonders in this world. I would like to see the sea.
Ah, Jaja, you will, you will.
He became a paddler and went on trips to and from the inland market. Before his first trip, he asked John,
John, do we have to climb the palm tree and bring the nut down ourselves?
No, no, Jack. We don't have to do the climbing and the walking. The people in the area do all that. They extract the oil themselves.
And they are just hand it over to us?
We give them some other things in return, such as tobacco, liquid, beads, salt, and fish.
I know where the fishes come from, but the other things.
Remember, those Europeans I told you about, we treat them for boys, and they give us tobacco and other things in return.
Those I would like to meet them.
Now that you are starting to go on trip with us, you will very soon see the Europeans.
Jaja's life went on as before. Lots of work during the day and pleasure in the evening. One morning, John told him excitedly,
Jaja! Jaja! We are going to have a regatta tomorrow.
A regatta? What is a regatta?
It is a boat race. Each canoe will be beautifully decorated and look colorful. This is the festival time. The snow ritual drum and the wooden we enjoy this.
Wow! I can't wait till tomorrow. It sounds so exciting.
but even more exciting was the drama of volcanoes engaged in a mock battle between traders and pirates, with noisy muskets loaded with only gunpowder being fired and people pretending to dodge bullets. Young Jaja was one of the paddlers and enjoyed being part of the mock battle. At their side.
John, those ships are bigger than our houses. How can they float on water? Where do they come from?
It's a wonder to me too. Those Europeans can do anything. I don't know where the ships come from, but that one over come from Liverpool in England. It takes oil there for processing.
Wow, it must be interesting to travel in a big ship like that, where you can stretch your leg and even sleep comfortably with the wave rocking you like a baby, not like our canoe.
It's not always like that, Jack. One of the sailors was telling me the other day that it can be quite rough on the icy with the wave tossing you up and down, and people in it feeling like throwing up or actually throwing up.
I couldn't like that.
Now that you have met the European, what do you think of them?
They talk in a funny way. They are all right. I think I like them.
Jaja was now a fine young man. He was generally liked since he worked very hard and was quite friendly. He himself of his Ibani family. And became a trader. It was unusual for a slave to become a trader. Because of his honesty, friendliness, and business sense, he became wealthy. He was a valued member of Anna Pepple House, since he contributed to the well-being of the house. Jaja kept saying to himself, when he had enough money, he redeemed himself and gained his freedom. He ceased to be a slave. Jaja did so well that when the leader of the house died, he was elected leader. Jaja made friends with both the European traders and the people in charge of the palm oil market in the interior. Within 2 years, Jaja set Anna Pepple House once more on the path of prosperity. Certain people were unhappy about Jaja's growing influence. Okojombo, the leader of Manila Pepple House, was one of them. She met Jaja on the way one morning and shouted, Before Jaja could reply, she had gone away. Not long after this, a terrible thing happened. Fire broke out in Bonny, and 3 quarters of the town was destroyed. Anna Pepple house was the worst hit. Okojombo said to herself, Okojombo took an advantage of an incident between Jaja and Okwepele. One day, a slave who had crossed with Okwepele from Anna Pepple house to the Bonny Royal house came back to Anna Pepple house. Okwepele sent a message to Jaja.
I want my slave back. I don't believe you. You are purposely trying to rob me of my slave.
He then reported the matter direct to King George Pepple and the Bonny chiefs, exaggerating the number of slaves involved.
Jaja has seized 60 of my slaves. Make him return them to me.
The council of chiefs met and condemned Jaja before summoning him to appear before it. Jaja refused. The council of chiefs then fined him an amount of oil valued at 15,000 pounds. If he did not pay it, he should go into exile. Jaja declared. The Bonny chiefs led by Okojombo also fortified their side. Soon, fighting broke out between the two sides. They fought for days. Were going. He called his men and said,
John, these Bonny fighters are many. They outnumber us and they have more ammunition. If we continue to fight, we shall be overpowered. Let us go to Yaminima and the neighboring village. We are not running away. This is called tactical withdrawal. It will give us more time to think about our next move.
Chase them! Chase them! Chase them!
Don't go after them. We will persuade them to come and make peace with you. No!
the chief's hope by sending a letter saying he wanted to discuss peace. Peace discussion began between the two sides. Messages went back and forth. Okojombo was looking for back to Bonny. Jaja came back. One day, one of those men, came running up and announced,
Jaja and his men and Bonny country, they are settled in the river. It seems they had an arrangement with two British traders to send him supplies of cargo and get oil from him. Yes.
Yes. Few months later, they heard more disturbing news. More Europeans were moving their depot to Jaja's new place. Okojombo said,
that is what it looked like, doesn't it?
Jaja and his supporters had left Bonny territory overnight and moved to Opobo. 14 of the 18 houses of Bonny moved there with him. 3 months later, the kingdom of Opobo was born. The council of chiefs crowned Jack Jaja, and he became King Jaja of Opobo, the first Amanayabo of Opobo. He ruled with the help of the council. Jaja grew palm oil plantations and built a port. This helped him to control the sale of palm oil to the European merchants along the coast. He had made Opobo one of the richest and most powerful of the Oil River states. King Jaja never forgot his Igbo homeland, although his memory of Umudora had become faint. He still remembers certain things, the name of the gods, for example. One day, he went to the trading beach with his slaves. Suddenly, he heard a splash and a shout. Jaja was startled by the shout, for Ezelanwekwele was the name of one of the Igbo gods that his father worshipped. He ordered his men. The men did as they were told. They brought the stranger before King Jaja. Jaja questioned the man who had fallen into the river.
Young man, when you fell into the river, you shouted the name, Ezelanyokwele. Who is Ezelanyokwele?
Is one of the name of our gods.
Where are you from?
I am from Umudoroa in Amaigbo.
What are you called, Mr. Man?
I am called Wanle Ezeladuru.
Do you know Okwara Zurumba?
I never knew him. He died before I was born. But compound, his brother's sons and I.
So, do you know how many children he had?
He had 5 daughters and 2 sons.
Are they still alive?
Some are dead. One, Umbanaso, was disappeared.
What do you mean disappeared?
He told me the story that he was kidnapped in Oguta. People who, before they could ransom him, people who saw him took him away.
And he was never seen again?
Never.
I think it is possible they will see him again.
I don't think so. But Your Majesty, why are you asking me those questions?
Because I am Mbanaso. Glad to see you, cousin.
Like to meet and have discussion with King Jaja. One of his chiefs told him.
I shall tell them not to interfere with our market. They are foreigners and they want to sell here. They must sign an agreement to that effect.
The British signed the agreement. It said that British agents and traders must not move beyond Opobo town itself. Anyone who broke the agreement would be punished. British traders had to pay custom duties to King Jaja. Jaja told his chiefs.
So he did. So he did.
Then King Jaja said, the British Council says the Europeans, British, French, German, Dutch, etc. have shared out Africa.
Shared out Africa?
And the whole river area is the British share.
Where is this sharing taking place?
The sharing took place at a conference in Germany. We were not invited to the meeting.
So, can they expect us to accept the decisions reached? This is our land, and the natural resources belongs to us. They should have asked for our opinion.
I have said all this out to the British Council, and he said it was not his decision. and there is nothing he can do about it.
What can be done now?
I shall send a delegation to protest against the British government. You, Cookie Gam, will lead it.
The delegation comprising Cookie Gam, Shu Peterside, Albert Jaja, and Sunday Jaja had an interview with Sir James Ferguson, Britain's Under-Secretary of State for the Colonies. Nothing came of it. Matters became worse.
But there is only one thing we can do. We will ship our oil direct to Liverpool and cut out all the Europeans on the coast. Then all the profits will then be ours.
So Jaja began to trade directly with England. The British Council was very angry. He wrote to King Jaja, "From now on, you no longer have any right to impose custom duties on exports from your kingdom. I have directed the British firms not to pay custom duties to you with immediate effect." But again, the words of Jaja fell on deaf ears. The protest was to no avail. Under threat of bombardment, Jaja signed an agreement with the British Council to allow free trade in his territory. But enforcing free trade was a different matter.
What shall we do now?
We will send another delegation. We cannot keep quiet. We must register our project. And who knows, we may be successful this time.
The British Council was furious. He invited King Jaja on board, the man over Goshawk, for a discussion to settle the disagreement between him and the British. King Jaja went on board the Goshawk, but on board, the council broke his promise. He said to King Jaja, King Jaja turned to the council and said, King Jaja was taken to Accra, capital of the Gold Coast, now called Ghana. There, he was charged with treaty breaking and blocking the highways of trade. King Jaja departed from his beloved Opobo and sailed for St. Vincent in the West Indies. There was much wailing in the Oil River State, and the people showed their discontent. The chief sent appeals to England. The people held solidarity rallies. The appeals and rallies continued for a long time. Bring back our king became a slogan. Jaja himself sent several appeals. The British government was afraid that discontent might disturb trade, as they were now making a lot of profits. They set up a commission to look into the matter. The commission decided that King Jaja should be allowed to return home and be reinstated. There was great rejoicing in the land when the news reached Opobo. People met on the street and greeted one another with these words:
King Jaja is coming back! King Jaja is coming back! King Jaja is coming back! Coming back! King Jaja is coming back!
They prepared for his return.
Who will bring out the drum?
And the Lord xylophone.
Who bring out the drum? Who take out the phone? We will bring the drum and the xylophone. When our king come home.
But their joy was short-lived. King Jaja died on the island of Tenerife on the way home. His body was later brought back and buried in Opobo with pomp and ceremony. Since then, King Jaja of Opobo has been to Nigerians a symbol of resistance to foreign exploitation. Today, a towering statue of King Jaja of Opobo stands in the central square of Opobo town. Inscribed on the huge marble base are the words, "A king in title and in deed, always just and generous."
The king in title and in deed, always just and generous.
Hey, Chineke. Oh my God. 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 Wow, 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 wow. I'll call them to help me. They don't finish now. Excuse me, excuse me. If all the teachers here come out, it's our turn to somersault. All the teachers come out, it's our time to somersault. Come and hold me, if not, I'll somersault now. Would you hold me? Ah, hold me, I want to somersault. She's begging me. She's begging me. Ah, I want to show you I can do it. Why did next time not hold me? Oh? I want to just tell you that I can do it. You know? Or I do it. I do it. Hey! Thank you. Ah. She begged me. She begged me that I should, you know, say thank you for begging me. Oh. Thank you. Please put your hands together for that performance. Energy, 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 energy. Make some noise. Make some noise. Wow, what an energy. Oh my God. Kai, if not be anything now for, when I was their age, when I do that thing like this, I jump from the tree down and I go up again. Please clap for me now. Wow. Wow. This is wow. If they leave these children, I'm imagining when they will get to our age, or they will be better than Ransom Noah, Richard Damijo them. They will be better than Jimmy Jat. Kaffee them. You go better back. What is Kaffee? Kaffee go be, you know the joy. We have a future in the creative industry. We have a future. At least not everybody is running to banking. Not everybody is running to insurance. Oil company. We have children in the creative industry, and we will sustain and retain our industry, and we'll be getting better and better. One more time, put your hands together for Kings and Queen Academy. Kings and Queen Arts Academy. That was a scintillating performance. You agree with me? So at this juncture, it's your time to come and somersault. If you know you are here for hair making, come forward. Hair making, come and bring your mother with you. And painters are ready. We'll soon go back to visit them. Models are still crafts. They are still busy with their work. Hair making, please come forward with your models. Please, while you are moving, move chair. If you are making hair, please come this way. Come to the judges' table so that you can write your name. If you want to make hair, your model should move with her seat over there. There. The student that wants to make the hair, come and write your name. Carry the seat behind the drummers. Behind the drummers. Hair making, please. Come and write your name. If you know you're a student, you want to make traditional hair, please. The format is traditional hair. No matter how fine your hair is, if we cannot associate it with any traditional lineage or history or story of Africa, does not qualify for this particular competition. I would prefer that kind of, what do they call that? Granite hair. It's purely traditional. Hair making. Models, carry your chair to the back behind the drummers. Student that wants to make a hair, go and write at judges' table. Am I clear? For those who want to, actors, CYCC actors. For schools that brought their drama group, their cultural dance drama, please, you be on standby. Because I want to call the next act. I'm sure your chairs are not making noise. No noise. And we need only one contestant from each school. So choose your best hand. The next Mabel Shegu theater play that is coming on stage is going to be Star Kids Academy. Please get ready. But before they come on stage, please, I want to announce that students, if you are a model for traditional hair making, please carry your seats behind the drummers. The student that wants to make that traditional hair, come and write your name. If I close the list, there is no more entry for any traditional hair making by senior students. Secondly, dance drama, senior secondary school, CYCC, get ready. After the performance of Mepeshegu dramas, I'm looking at, after Star Kids, we'll have gifted steppers. Star Kids, they want to, their drama topic is going to be swallowing. Swallowing drum. Please hold on. If you, all the models have identified themselves, hair makers have identified themselves, we have only hair making, we have Ebute Elefun, Edo Senior, Academy, Higher Heights School. Only 4 contestants. Only 4 contestants. Go in. Go in. We want to start Mebeshegu drama. Please settle down. Models, take your seats. Students, stop making noise. Where are the models? No, you'll be blocking way here. Bring your chairs here. Don't start until I say go. Model seats. Is it possible? It's not late. Is it late? You can write it behind it. If it's better. So that we can use it. Poem. Poem is last. Thank you. Amen. Amen. Welcome, eh? Welcome. What's the issue?
The students and their teachers are 306, and 300 students have been prepared.
No, some school have left, so we'll count.
When you're big, you're big, I bet.
Money don't buy you.
Heads up.
Money can't buy you.
Who's getting money 2025, 2026? Alternate Sounds, DJ Big and Afro Jam Sessions. Stanley Ken.
Okay, are we ready?
Roy Rumby.
Star Kids, are you ready? On your marks. Hair makers, on your marks. Get set. Go. 1 hour.
Sing.
Okay, Star Kids. Ladies and gentlemen, want to bring on the stage Star Kids Academy, and their director is Oladipo Okpeyemi, and the title of the prayer is Swallowing Drum. Thank you.
Let's go.
Ibanang was an only child. She had nobody of her age to play with in the compound. A bored child she was. Every day, she stayed home with her father or her mother, helping them with any work that each of them gave her. In the mornings, her father went to plant crops on the farm. Ibanang stayed with her mother, sweeping and cleaning the house. In the afternoons, her mother went off to weed on the farm. Ibanang stayed with her father, led the loom. One day, she said to her father, but her father shook his head.
stayed at home. She heard the cries of children playing in the forest. They were full of joy. Ibanang asked her mother,
"Can I go to the forest, mother, and play with other children?"
But her mother shook her head and said to Ibanang,
It is not safe, my dear. The forest is a bad place.
But other children played there. I heard their joyful cries. If it is safe for them, it should be safe for me.
You cannot be the judge of what's good for you. You are my holy child. I can't bear to lose you.
Ibanang said no more. But every day, she thought about the farm and the forest. She wondered what it would be like outside the compound. She was tired of the compound. She wanted something more exciting. One afternoon, Ibanang saw a chance. Her mother had gone to the farm, and she and her father had finished weaving for the day. Then her father told her to peel yam for supper. He then went and sat in the shade of a tree behind the house, smoking his pipe. After some time, he dozed off. Ibanang, who had been watching, quietly put down a knife and crept away from the house. She said to herself,
"I shall go to the farm and surprise mother. She thinks I'm still a little child. I will show I am now a big girl."
So she took the path which her mother had taken some hours before. And soon she was out of sight of the house. Everything was new to her. She saw some big trees with flaming red flowers.
What lovely red flowers! These trees look as if they are on fire.
She came to a stream and was surprised to see how fast it flowed. Someone had put a tree trunk bridge over it. Ibanang said to herself,
"I wonder what's on the other side. I will cross on this bridge."
And she did.
"I will cross back."
And she did. She clapped her hands joyfully and said,
"Oh, this is fun. I will cross over again."
And she did. It became a game, crossing on the narrow bridge. She crossed over a few more times, then grew tired of the game. She said,
"I must see other things."
She saw some hills in the distance and wondered how long it would take her to get there. But she said to herself,
"Some other time, I shall go and climb one of those hills. I wonder what there is beyond them."
She saw some rabbits hopping about among the trees and chased them. But they were too fast for her and ran into their holes. Ibanang said,
"I'm so glad I left the compound. There are so many interesting things to see and do outside the compound. I don't know why mother and father will not let me leave the compound."
Ibanang walked on, enjoying the fun of seeing so many new things. She came to a place where the path divided into two. She stopped. By now, she had almost forgotten that she had set out to go to the farm. But she was so curious about everything that her journey had become an adventure. She thought about the two paths, which one she should take.
"This one is shady. If I go the other way, I shall be very uncomfortable. And the sun has come up and the day is becoming hot. Yes, I think I'll take this path."
So she took the shadier path. She had not walked far when she saw a tiny wooden drum coming towards her. It was tapping itself with a small curved stick. When it reached Ibanang, it stopped and said in a high-pitched voice,
"What a silly little drum. Why should I go back home when I'm enjoying myself? Buy a little drum."
She waved to the drum and went on. After some time, she saw another drum coming towards her. It was a middle-sized drum,
beating itself with a cup stick. It said in a middling sort of voice,
Who sent you? Why should I listen to you? Go away, I want to go and enjoy myself.
the drum did not move, so Ibanak jumped over it and went on. Soon, she saw a third drum, the biggest of the three. Like the others, it was beating itself with a cup stick. As it came towards her, it kept on saying in a deep voice,
Who sent you? Why should I go back home? I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'm not ready to go home yet. Go away and leave me alone.
In order to escape from the big drum, she hurried towards a clump of trees at the end of the path. As she reached the trees, they parted, leaving little paths that led into a small forest. She followed this path and came to a clearing. In the clearing was a gigantic wooden drum. Ibanak stood staring at the drum. She had never in her life seen a drum so big, but she soon overcame her surprise. Since she had seen the three drums, she knew anything could happen in this strange place. She fully expected the drum to beat itself and speak to her. She looked for a cup stick, but she could not see any. As she was thinking of asking the drum, it spoke to her in a booming voice. The voice made her jump, but she soon recovered and told the drum, as the drum said this, it seized Ibanak and swallowed her. Ibanak went down inside the drum. She could not see anything at first, but her eyes soon got used to the dark. In the light, saw a great crowd of people. Some were sitting down, while others were jumping up and down. They were stretching up their arms, trying to reach to the top of the drum. But it was too high, and they could not touch it. Some were talking, while others were singing sad songs. They made the noise that Ibanak had heard from outside. Ibanak turned to a woman standing next to her and asked,
To be able to do that. That's the problem. None of us had knife when the swallowing drum swallowed us. We can't feel it with our bare hands. Then where are some people jumping up and stretching up their hands? They have been here for a long time. Yeah, oh yeah. I shall never be able to see my parents again. Stop crying together. Ibana. Well, Ibana, something will turn up. Like another swallowed person without knives. Let's remain with it.
anytime Ibanak's mother returned from the farm, she usually called her to Ibanak. As she got near the house, and Ibanak would rush out to meet her. But on this day, there was no Ibanak to meet her. She went to look for her husband in the backyard and found him cooking yam. As soon as he saw her, he said,
Hey, you must be joking. Where is Ibanak? I left her with her. Who is asking that question? Hey, Ibanak. you can see, she's not with me. Oh dear. I feel she have taken the wrong path. The path that leads to the swallowing drum. What nonsense? If the drum has swallowed my daughter, I'm going to save her.
Very soon. Very soon, a fat woman was seen hurrying down the path. It was Ibanang's mother. She had hidden the axe, the cutlass, and all the knives among her clothes, and covered herself with the upper wrapper of her clothes. She walked bravely through the small forest and stood beside the gigantic drum. The drum boomed. The drum stretched his wide slit like a pair of huge lips and swallowed Ibanang's mother, just as it had swallowed her daughter a short time before. Down, down, down she went like her daughter. As she fell, her wrapper came undone, and the axe, the cutlass, and the knives all tumbled to the floor. There were several cries. Ibanang shouted. The woman shouted,
I see some knives. Someone has dropped cutlass.
And the man exclaimed, They all began to pick up the weapons that had fallen to the floor. But then a problem arose. The second man said, So the men climbed onto one another's shoulders until the man at the top could reach the huge axe. The people below passed the knives and the axe up to the people at the top. The people at the top act at the strongly beating heart of the drum. Chips of wood fell to the floor, little by little. The heartbeat slowed down. There were deep groans from the drum, and the people knew that the drum was dying. At last, all was quiet. The people all shouted, "The drum is dead! The drum is dead! We are free! We are free!" But they were not quite free yet, for they were still imprisoned inside the drum. The first man said to the second man,
Now you take this ass out.
They used the axe and the cutlass to make a big hole at one end of the drum. And the first man shouted to the people, The people all climbed out into the fresh air and sunlight, saying, the woman said,
You come back and thank you properly. Was saving us from that.
A few days later, some men who lived nearby came and chopped the swallowing drum to pieces and used the pieces as firewood so it could never harm anyone again. Everybody was happy. Ibanang was the happiest. When they got back home, she said to her parents,
Daddy is dead. Can I go out to the forest and play with other children? The drum is no longer in the way. I don't know why he lived here. I would have understood and stayed home.
I know you too well now. You are so full of curiosity.
You are never afraid of anything. Killing snakes and all that.
She takes after her mother now. Drum killer.
Well, in any case, it's a good thing the drum followed me. And you, mother, had come to save me. Thank God you had come to save me. If you know, those people will have...
But
but they were saved, and the people lived happily ever after.
Não deixa te contar, eu quero te levar lá. Isso é uma tradição, dê-me a tua mão. Quando é festa do Mussulo, qualquer plano nulo. Esqueça os meus problemas, só adrenalina no Mussulo. Tô embora, aqui ninguém fica. Adrenalina no Mussulo. Tô embora, aqui ninguém fica.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for Star Kids. That was Star Kids Arts Academy, their own performance. Who can dance better than them? Show yourself now. Dancing competition. Time for drama. The last performance, but not the least, on Mebel Shegu production series.